day. And we'll be beginning called the beginning of global empires. Now, I just told you in a few minutes the sweep of world history from 70 AD to 1492. And of course, it's just a glimpse. Now we looked, thank you. It's what you missed in school. That's what happened. I said, well, I didn't know that happened. Well, you weren't listening. Now, though, having said that, I want you all to turn to Genesis 12. Genesis 12, and here it is, which is called, I called it the Chaldean secret of world history, because it begins in Chaldea. Verse 1, now the Lord said to Abram, go forth from your country and from your relatives and from your father's house to the land I will show you. I will make you a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your name great, and so you shall be a blessing. And I will bless those who bless you. And the one who curses you, I will curse. And in you all the families of the earth shall be blessed. I will bless you. I will bless those who bless you. I will curse those who curse you. This is called the Abrahamic covenant. This principle is detailed throughout Scripture. What does it mean? If the Bible is true, which it is, if God is real, which he is, then we should see this principle true throughout world history. A blanket principle which will cover everything and anything, anyone, any nation. And so it's going to provide the secret behind world history up to today. More important than laws of sociology and psychology and physics and biology is this: I will bless those who bless you. As far as world history is concerned, those who bless Abraham, meaning the children of Abraham or the Jewish people, will be blessed. Those who curse the children of Abraham or the Jewish people or Israel, God will curse. That is the Abrahamic covenant. But even beyond this, most people miss this. It is not necessarily just that, because the laws is the key of reciprocity. In other words, it's not just I will bless those, it's what you do to Israel or the Jewish people shall be done to you. It will come back at you. What a nation does to Israel or the Jewish people, it will come back in kind. Whether it's a blessing, whether it's a curse, or whatever what one does as you treat. So we've seen in the first part an amazing principle that this key is there behind world history, from the empire of Egypt under the pharaohs, to the Assyrians it happened, to the Babylonians it took effect, to the Persians it took and is still taking effect, to the Greeks and to the Romans, has determined it. But now we're going to bring it from ancient times into the dawn of the modern world today. And we begin to move forward from 70 AD, the destruction of the temple. But now we look behind the stage. We begin with Rome. What did Rome do to Israel? What did Rome do to the seed of Abraham? They brought them under their empire. They exploited them, taxed them, abused them, ultimately destroyed the center of their worship, the Temple of Jerusalem. They sought to wipe out that faith, and in doing so, they smashed Israel to pieces. They spread those pieces throughout the world. They allowed the Jewish people to continue, but only in a scattered form. The Jewish people lived throughout the world in the synagogues, but they were a smashed or a disintegrated nation. And Rome persecuted the faith of Israel in the form of the gospel, actually, that went forth. What happened to Rome? Rome reached its peak 117 AD. By the following century, it was clearly showing the signs of decline. Rome began to fragment. What did Rome do to Israel? Rome broke up Israel, scattered Israel. What happened to Rome? It started breaking up. Interesting, Rome persecuted the Jewish people, persecuted Judaism, persecuted the faith that came out of Israel, that proclaimed the God of Israel and Messiah. And what happened to Rome? They tried to wipe that out. What happened? Rome became taken over by that same faith. At the same moment, it tried to wipe out Jerusalem. From Jerusalem came the faith that would ultimately overtake Rome. Rome destroyed the temple of Jerusalem, the temple of the God of Israel. What happened to Rome? All its temples to its gods were destroyed or taken over in the name of the God of Israel. Rome sought to destroy. Rome fragmented Israel, but allowed them to continue. The civilization of Rome has also continued in a fragmented form. It has affected world history to this day. It broke up, became Europe, broke up, became other things. The czars of Russia were named after the Caesars. The Kaiser of Germany, it means Caesar. America's government is called, on the top it says Senate, that's Rome. Rome spread throughout the world. Even the language that most of us speak is from Rome. If you speak Spanish, Italian, French, Portuguese, Romanian, all from Rome. It's all Roman language. And if you speak English, it's half Roman and half barbarian, German, together. It's kind of, even that is that, interesting, Daniel speaks of the disintegration, the mixing of this last empire. So Rome tried to wipe out Israel and its faith. What happened is the faith of Israel through Messiah overtook Rome. Byzantium.